that it is financially difficult in Australia right now due to cost of living. Now, yes, the overall inflation data may tell us that it is kind of where it was and the best it's been for a couple of years, but we're still way above where it was a few years ago. And we have shown you story after story of people who are truly being affected by cost of living. But guess what? Apparently all of it, cost of living crisis is a complete invention. It's an invention by me, by Sky News Primetime, by our parent company. Quite a conspiracy theory that is being floated by the far left wings of the internet, that the Murdoch media is in overdrive creating a cost of living problem. Really? We're the ones that are creating the cost of living problem for the Prime Minister. Pull the other one, it plays jingle bells. Apparently we created 3.7 million Australian households who last year had trouble putting food on the table. Apparently we created Foodbank's logic for this problem, being the rising cost in living being the reason why Australians are struggling to put food on the table. Now, apparently, we invented the people who have been queuing for food. We invented the people who turned around and told a Senate Estimates Committee, a cost of living committee, that they take ice from charities so they can keep their food cold and melt the ice down so they have water to drink. Apparently, we invented how much your insurance went up. Apparently, I made up how much your power bills have increased. And as you just saw, as late as today, we have been able to convince Channel 9 to report on the number of Australians that are relying upon their credit cards, that are going into deeper debt to pay for essentials. A survey by the organisation Good 360 is what I want to quote for you now. It supplies unsold essential goods to charities. It has found that the crisis is being felt most sharply in South Australia and in Queensland, where 34% and 30% of people, respectively, say they are doing it tougher now than before. Amid the straining household budgets, 1 in 6 people are depending on credit to pay for everyday expenses. I don't know, but according to the kooks on the far left who think that there is nothing to see here, the cost of living crisis was all when the Liberals were in charge. It's all way worse since Labor came to power. All of those interest rate rises, all an invention of the media that they don't like. Seriously. Again, apparently we invented 109,000 people who lost their full-time job in December. Apparently we invented 80,000 people joining the unemployment queues in January. And also we have invented the financial circumstances that lead to, among others, Deloitte Access Economics talking about who is most likely to lose their job in the next little while. In fact, the figures which have been published by Deloitte predicted that jobs growth in industries such as construction, retail, hospitality, manufacturing and mining will suffer the most as employers look to right-size their workforces in subdued economic conditions. So cost of living, which is a problem, which is a reality, a problem that the government has sought to recognise with a too little too late tax cut of $15 for the poorest taxpayers amongst us. But it's all an invention of me, this station and our parent company. What absolute garbage.